Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a very special day. Today we are going to be installing the new exhaust for the Nissan GTR R35 Godzilla. My favorite part of this car is the sound of it. So guys, I am super excited today to be installing a new exhaust on the car and finally be able to hear that beautiful engine, that VR38. I am super excited to hear this today. So guys, let's not waste no time and jump right into the video. Of course, guys, this is going to be a quality install video, step by step. I get to share this experience with you guys, like you guys are installing the exhaust at home. So I got the Boost Logic 4-inch exhaust right here with the Quadzilla mid pipe, which has that unique sound that makes the GTR have an exotic tone to it. So I'm super excited to unbox the exhaust right now. So guys, I got to give a shout out to Jose from Boost Logic. I'm gonna put his email down below. So if you guys have a Nissan GTR and you really like this Boost Logic, the best sounding exhaust for the GTR, it's gonna be his email in the description. Definitely email him. I know this car is gonna sound crazy by the end of the install. I'm super excited. I've heard a million videos about this exhaust and it definitely sounds like the best sounding exhaust for this car, so I'm super excited. So guys, let's go ahead and open up the box. I already opened up the box and ceramic coated the tips, so I'm super excited to go ahead and start the install today. So let's go. I definitely want to say big shout out to the guys at Boost Logic. I did get to speak to them and they were really nice. Told me everything about the exhaust, what kind of questions, what's your goals for the car. They was really helpful with everything. So go ahead and open it up. Sweet. So guys, this is what comes in a box. As you guys saw, I already opened it. But the first thing you guys probably see is the tips are unwrapped, and this is a 4-inch tip. This is one of the tips. Of course, this car has a quad exhaust, and look at how big it is. The tip is bigger than my freaking fist. It's insane. So go ahead and start taking everything out. I already ceramic coated these, that's why they're unwrapped and everything. They were packaged really good. The packaging on this was amazing too as well. And this thing is super light, so it's amazing how light this thing is. Oh, and look what else they got me. Look what else they got me, guys. They got me some t-shirts. They threw some t-shirts in there. They got a Boost Logic t-shirt in here. Oh man, thank you guys. Wow, they hooked your boy up, guys. As you guys can see, they threw in a t-shirt for me. I appreciate that. That's dope. Got all the clamps and stuff. Oh, this is the best part right here. This is their special mid-pipe, quad mid-pipe, and I'm gonna wrap this and show you guys here in a second. Yeah, this is gonna be sick. This is gonna be the exotic sound. This is where the sound is gonna come from, right here. Nice. Oh yeah, look at the welds and everything. This thing looks dope. This is Boost Logic on the side. That looks sick. Damn, that's definitely gonna look like eye candy underneath the car. Look at the welds too. That's crazy. So you guys can see. So as you guys can see, the two down pipes, and then this is the mid pipe, and then they kind of made it where it has like two ends going in, and then it comes out to one. So I guess it has that, gives it that exotic tone right here, which is looks dope. It's very unique. Damn, they got a strap for all the stuff. They don't go nowhere. That's nice. Let's open this up. Oh yeah, this thing is gonna sing. I can tell. Look at this. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, this thing is gonna sing for sure. Oh man, look. They gave me another shirt. Guys, the Boost Logic is hooking me up. Look, that's dope. Got another shirt too as well. That's sick. So I got 2 shirts. This is probably the best quality packaging that I've seen from any company. That's crazy. This thing doesn't weigh anything, guys. That's insane. Look how light this thing is. I'm holding one hand. That's insane. That's gonna save me some weight. But wow, the welds on this thing is massive, guys. Now on the back of it, it says Boost Logic Formless right here. So this is where you're gonna see through the rear bumper, which is dope. Formless series exhaust system serial number 814. That's it. Yep. Let's see if they have anything else. Alright, got some more hardware. Making sure there's nothing else. Pretty much that's it. Cool. Got some more hardware. Get over here. Alright guys, so these are all the pieces for the Boost Logic exhaust. As you guys can see, they have the axle back part, then you have another piece of piping, and then you have the mid pipe section with the Quadzilla exhaust, then you have the Quadzilla exhaust mid pipe, then you have the titanium tips as well right here with the burnt, as you guys can see, and then you guys got your clamps, and then you have your other bolts for the hangers and stuff like that. Got some maintenance grease, extra bolts to bolt it up, and you got your gasket. So, and then they hooked your boy up with some shirts, man. I'm about to throw one of these shirts on. It looks sick. So guys, that's everything. We're gonna start the process on installing the exhaust on the car. Guys, just looking at how massive the welding is for the 4-inch, and just the welds and everything, and how light the exhaust is, I can definitely tell this exhaust is gonna sound freaking amazing. I can already tell, guys, this is gonna sound amazing. I cannot wait to hear this thing. Man, look at the quality work on this. Look at those welds. That's insane. Look at that. Look at that. Like, look at all this, man. That freaking insane. Somebody did all of this and freaking insane, guys. That's insane, guys. The quality of this exhaust is insane. It looks freaking amazing. So I already know this thing is gonna sound sick. It's gonna sound sick, guys. I am super excited to hear this exhaust today. This is gonna sound dope. Got my exhaust installer team right here. I'm gonna be trying to do majority of the recording so I can get you guys some quality step-by-step install. But the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and open up the packaging and start assembling the whole exhaust together before you put it on the car. So we're gonna assemble that first, this exhaust, and then we're gonna go ahead and take the stock exhaust off, and I'm gonna share that process with you guys as well. So let's jump right into it. This is our first time working on a GTR, guy. This is all new to us, so it's gonna be a fun little experience installing this on a new platform. So this is pretty dope as well. So let's start the process. So right now we're gonna open up the bag, and I see they look like they got covers for the springs as well, as little plastic things. So that looks dope. This whole design and the engineering behind it is pretty dope that Boost Logic came up with. So that's nice. Protector. So I guess the springs don't move and hit on the exhaust or rattle or nothing. That's why they have those little plastic things for the protectors for the springs, which is dope. All right, guys. So we have 12 of these springs, and they have covers on them. So he's gonna show you how to put them on. That's what we're doing it for all of them right now. So just push it on. It's like a little protector, so I guess if it does flex, there's nothing hitting the exhaust or resonance. Okay, cool. So that's how it looks. You pushed it through, and that's how it's gonna look on the exhaust. It's pretty nice. So it kind of gives it like a little protection. All right, Cool, so now we're gonna do that for the rest of the 12 right here, and then we're gonna jump right back into putting it on the, and it's kind of dope they come up with Quadzilla, because the car, everyone knows the car is called aka Godzilla, so they call it Quadzilla mid pipe. As you can see, it hooks like that. Yep, and it's gonna be hooked on like that. And as you can see, it's like a protection, so it doesn't resonate up against the piping. So all of this is gonna be basically pushed in together and hold it, so all the fumes and everything goes through. So that's pretty dope. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What, 2, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 8, right? Yep. 8. Yep. All right, guys. So we got 8 on this whole thing. So we're gonna go ahead and knock that out. There you go. Then you can adjust it. So we're just tapping these in to make sure they're joints, and then put the rest of the springs on. So it looks like, yeah, they're pretty good together, and then the springs are gonna tighten it up more. Cool. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start. The next section is gonna be the clamp right there to hold those two pieces together. So he already just got one of them out. That freaking piece right there is freaking massive. And of course we're just gonna snug it a little bit, because of course you're gonna have to adjust it, how much room and stuff like that. So this is a 13, and we're tightening up the clamp a little bit here. So this is the next section right here.
Okay, we need to line up.
Yeah, so you gotta line it up so the springs match up perfectly. So we're gonna slide that on.
Hold both sides, man. Go back there, hold both sides.
And push it in. So cool.
Okay, that's straight, right?
Yep, looks like it. Cool. So we're turning it over. Cool. Cool. So that's all the springs on the exhaust now. You guys can see that's all 12. So now they're gonna flip it over. Man, this thing looks like a masterpiece. The clamp and this one, you said, we looked at it, you said you wanted to point this one down, so something like this, right?
Yeah, when we go under the car to tighten it up, we want to have
it. But we want to put it on a certain way right now.
Have a certain, we're gonna have it. We're gonna turn it so it could.
But you want it to be this way.
Yeah, make a difference if it's this. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, once we go under the car, then we position it where we want it. You know what I mean? But we just.
Well, we kind of have an idea where you want to put it. Yeah. You saw the picture.
Yeah. So this is just. Flip that over. Wait a minute. Push it in.
Right there, right?
Yeah.
The tips, of course, is going to be last, but everything's bolted on the car, so we're going to tighten this up just a little bit so it don't move when we pick it up and stuff.
The rest of them looks like 12, but the rest of them is 12s.
All right, so the two front ones are 10s. I'm going to show you guys that in a second. And
these two right here. Yes, these 2 right here is 10s.
Okay,
and the rest is 12s.
Everything else is 12s?
Yep.
And as you guys can see, we have a lot of bolts and clips to take out. Even underneath here where the tips are, We got clips.
I'm gonna need a shot socket.
It's a lot of stuff.
Get me
Yep, so all the middle carbon fiber piece, as you guys can see, all of this is carbon fiber. This is all 12. What about that middle piece where the little hump is?
This it?
Yeah.
That's a 10.
So those are the only two 10s?
Yeah, these are 10s.
Those are the only two 10s, the rest of it,
Yeah,
of the carbon fiber is 12s.
Yeah, these are the only, these two are 10s.
Cool. So, yeah, that's why I'm holding the camera, guys, so I can be able to show you guys steady quality and everything, showing you guys everything. So the quick jack is right here in this corner. We have to use a wrench to try to get this one bolt out in the corner that's holding the whole shield up. So we got the one out that's right there in that corner right there. So now he's working on this one. All right, so that one's, so we're just got two bolts out. Just gonna loosen this one up real quick. And all of these are 12 he did. So that's 1, 2, 3 up here by the carbon fiber piece.
You got new tools, right?
So now these are what, 10s?
Yeah.
So you just loosen up that one over there in the corner.
Okay.
And then
Give me my gun.
you grab the gun, Javante? So you loosen up that 10 over there, and then there's another 10.
This 10.
That 10. And then the rest of them are 12. So that's 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. And then that 12 over there in the corner as well. There you go. 2 10s are down. Now he's gonna do the 12s. First, but I guess it doesn't matter. So guys, we're getting down here to the carbon piece.
That's right there.
Cool. And then you said the rest of these are what, 12s?
Except for these two here.
Those
This
are
one here,
10s?
this one here. That's a 10.
Got one clip out. 2 clips out.
Yeah, this one, this piece here. This whole piece gonna come over there. There we go.
So this is the whole carbon fiber piece. This is where all the money's going, right? Dang, that's huge for a carbon fiber piece. So now we can see the engine is in the front, but then you have the transmission and the differential and stuff for the all-wheel drive system in the rear.
These clips out.
Yep, those has to come out too.
Take this to move this piece.
Yep.
I'm gonna take these out too.
From that angle, just cut going up good. Now this piece is gonna come out, and of course, guys, take an exhaust. The stock exhaust is gonna be a 2-person. You're gonna need 2 people for this. So definitely, this whole install, having more people make it go by a little bit quicker. Oh, so he plugged it out, plugged out the valve for the exhaust. Is right here next to the tips. As you guys can see, this is the whole muffler and everything. Cool. So That whole thing is plugged out now.
So everything here should come right straight out.
Yep.
Straight
You gotta take off the tips.
Okay.
Look, the exhaust is actually a Fujitsu. This is also a lot of other cars they make aftermarket exhaust for too, so that's pretty dope. That Fujitsu is a Japanese brand that make this exhaust in titanium. That's dope. They make stuff for the Type R too. Aftermarket exhaust is titanium. Y'all can see the differential and stuff back here. Everything exposed now.
Okay, those are 12 also.
But y'all can see how the tips are angled this way, like angled that way. There we go. 14. Got one out. This is the next one out. But like he was saying, this is, or the bolt is welded on. So we're gonna have to loosen up down by the cat. Yeah, so we put a cloth here and then a cloth on top of the exhaust. On both sides. So just in case. Moving.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, so he was able to push it out of place, as you guys can see.
There we go. Come in.
Alright, the last bolt, guys. Cool. Luckily, the exhaust don't weigh much. You good, Javante?
That size down.
Where's it hitting?
I think.
It's down? It's down, 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 down?
If it.
Alright, guys, so it sucks to suck, but the freaking camera died. So we took the two nuts out. He guided it down and pushed it back, so he makes sure it doesn't scratch. He pushed it forward so to make sure it doesn't scratch nothing. So my brother was guiding it down while pushing it back, and then we was able to push it back far enough with the hanger up there too. There's two ones on the side, and then guide it back, and then we got the exhaust over here chilling. Freaking battery exhausted. So the exhaust is over here chilling. So as you guys can see, those two hangers, hanger there, and then the hanger down there. So this whole thing is out. So now we're gonna do the mid pipe.
So did the same. Okay.
Oh, got the mid pipe out. As you guys saw, I fell. I guided it out. Now it's over here. Putting these nuts back on. This is the comparison between the new exhaust and the stock exhaust. As you guys can see, it has two cats and this big muffler. So that's why this car is so freaking quiet from the factory. So this car has 4 caliper converters, which of course, you know, the cat is gonna help with the noise and the emissions and all that other stuff. So dang, so that's 2 big cats, and then that big muffler right there is gonna definitely wake the car up a bit with some of the sound. And then you got a big muffler back here as well. So now we're gonna move the hangers, right? All right, guys, so we're gonna be moving the hangers off. So this is the first one. Cool. And then we're gonna move this one. As you can see, that one's farther in.
I will facing forward, right?
Yep, forward towards the car. Yep. somewhere right there, right?
Yeah.
All right, one down. And the two back ones. So the air is going to be facing towards the engine of the car, guys. So that one's on. Alright, so that's all the 4 hangers. Now the next step is dealing with the valve. We have to, it has some, is welded on there. The exhaust over.
Oh, they come with new gaskets?
Yeah.
Why they don't never use back? These here don't burn out.
Better than.
These can't use back.
So you guys see they spot welded these nuts. Try to get up closer so y'all can see. Who knows? Of course they're worried about it backing out over a longevity of time, but I still think it's ridiculous that they spot welded it. So got to sand this out and then take the bolts off.
There we go.
Put in the gasket. We got the 4 bolts lined up. We're using the one with the stud.
Okay.
We got a bolt of the bolts in, that one, this one, and this one over here, and then that one. So these are all tight with the gaskets in there as well. So all clamped down. As you guys can see, gaskets are in. So that's good. These are still in there. Now we're gonna work our way down, probably move this clamp sideways or something so it's not hanging down, or if anything hits or anything, it doesn't mess with this. This bolt's good. Then you got another one right here and here. This one is tight, this one is tight. Then we got the one right here, and then on the other side it is tight as well. So yep, that one right there. Yep. So now, and then you tighten up the middle one, right?
Yeah.
That one's tightened up.
So we gotta tighten these up.
So we gotta tighten the clamps up, right? Should be good. We already did the other 3, and then you gotta wiggle it on. Still adjusting the tips here.
Just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit.
So I'm doing mine's kind of like even, like this, guys, to give that look. And we're trying to line up the other side right now.
There we go.
Alright guys, so this is how we have the valve marked up. We're sitting here looking at ideas, and this is what we came up with. There's a hole right here, and there's a hole right there, and then we zip tied to these 2 zip ties, and there's a hole there, and then there's a hole back there, as you guys can see where the other hole is, back there. And we tighten it down, and then we got some like little padding and put underneath there, so you guys can see there. We put padding here so it doesn't rock, and then we put some little padding over here on this side too, as you guys can see right here. Put some padding. So now It's solid. It doesn't make no noise, nothing. It doesn't contact with nothing. It's solid. And then we plugged it back in. It's plugged in. And we should be good. No check engine lights. And then that's it. We just gotta turn it on, check for leaks and stuff. The padding to put underneath the valve, we use this felt strip. And then we use zip ties, as you guys saw. So we use this, some type of padding underneath this, or when you snug it, it doesn't vibrate or rock or anything. So that helped for us. So the turbos winding up. You can hear it a little bit. It was like oh yeah, it has a nice deep sound to it. This is gonna sound real nice when running through the gears. And of course, guys, it's still brand new, so it's still got a break in, so it probably get a tad bit louder too as well. So that's pretty dope. You want to rev it? The tips look loose logic. You can have them even, you can have them staggered. The one is the back, this one's up forward. You can adjust them all different types of ways. You can hear that rumble now. That little purr, that V6 twin turbo purr, you can hear it now.